can cast like a Doomscar. Probably, if he runs Doomscar. Yeah, well now he's not, right? Because and that's what happens, right? That's game. It's so easy and it's so much power. Like, it's so much power, it's insane. Yeah. That's good. So much power. Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing a Jund mid-range / aggro list. It's a standard best of 1 deck with average converted mana cost 2.4, 25 creatures, 10 non-creatures, and 25 lands. So the deck is based around a very powerful combo, and that combo is basically Kalane into a 4-drop that you can play on turn 3. And our 4 drops of choice are Halana, Nelena, and Immerstrom Predator. Obviously, it's a very overpowered combo, right? And it happens so often, right? Because usually you open with a Kalane and a 4-drop creature, which is always good. And if you don't, we have Goldspan Dragon over here, because instead of casting it on turn 5, you get to cast it on turn 4. So even if you don't open with the with your 4 drops, that's fine. You have nothing to worry about, because we've included some stuff in the deck that would make it even more consistent, and that's the value package here, right here: 4 Eye Twitch, 4 Shambling Ghast, and 4 Deadly Disputes. This package is a must in a black deck that does not draw or does not have value, right? And Deadly Dispute is obviously very good with our creatures, because once our opponent sees like a Halana and he wants to kill it, usually we take the opportunity and sacrifice the Halana and just draw cards off of her. And also the idea behind having 3 drops is 1. So let's say you play a land turn 1, turn 2 you play Kalane, turn 3 Kalane gives you a treasure, obviously. Turn 3 you play a land, and then you cast one of your 4 drops. But on turn 4 you don't draw any lands, right? Let's say you don't draw any lands. That leaves you with 3 lands only, because you obviously spent your treasure. So on turn 3, if you don't have any follow-up, if you have, let's say, a 4-drop and a 3-drop, but you can't cast your 4-drop, you cast your 3-drop. And obviously, once you see these two, your main option, or the first card you want to go to, is Halana and Nelena, because she gives so much power to your creatures. It's actually pretty crazy. Also, Halana, Nelena, and Reckless Stormseeker is such an amazing combo, right? Halana, Nelena, and Kalane is insane, because Kalane is now a 4/5. It's absolutely crazy how good is Halana and Kalane here. Also, so what you want to, it's very straightforward, and you're going to see in the gameplay as well how the deck performs pretty much. It's almost like it's really hard to beat. The deck is super hard to beat, and what makes it meta, in my opinion, is because it can easily beat a Blood on the Snow black deck or a Blood on the Snow Orzhov deck. And it's mainly because your creatures tend to get way out of hand, that now their Meat Hook Massacre is pretty bad. Their their Blood on the Snow is very bad against the Immerstrom Predator, and they usually have no way to deal with the Predator or the Halana, because their Vanishing Verse is bad. So what they do need is, if you come across that one player that plays Rite of Oblivion, then he can obviously remove your creatures, right? But we have good follow-ups with Goldspan Dragon. We have good follow-ups with Stormseeker. Obviously, Graveyard Trespasser is very good against these kind of decks. That's why it's included in the deck. I explain everything during the gameplay, so don't worry if you see something that you don't like here, and you're kind of questioning yourself about a lot of things. I explain everything during the gameplay, and you will see exactly how the deck is supposed to be played and exactly what to do in the right situations and at the right time. Also, I'm going to show you the Untapped .gg. I'm going to show you the stats of the deck. I went 14 and 4 in the deck here. Let's see, let's pull that up. I went 14 and 4. And the only reason I lost like 3 matches because of the client. So the MTG Arena client basically has a trick to it. So if you play a deck and the deck is so overpowered that you win so many games in a row, the client starts screwing with your deck. So basically, it starts killing your deck. Now all of a sudden you're not drawing, and it makes you flood, or it makes you brick. But since we run 25 lands, we don't usually break, we just really flood. And it's only if you go so many games in a row and you win so many games in a row. That only happens if you win so many games in a row. So what the client does is basically, it shuts down the deck. Now you start either not drawing good, or you just flood. So if you want to fix that, I found that restart your game. If you go on a win streak and now you face the same problem, just restart your game, wait a little, I guess. I mean, I don't know how to find a fix for that, honestly, but it's pretty terrible that they do that. That's why you can never find a 100% win rate deck. The closest I've gotten to was, I think, like 94%, 96%, I think. But after that, the deck just starts going downhill because it's not performing as good. And the problem is, it's not with inconsistency. It's nothing that has to do with the deck, because usually most of the time the deck is performing the same way that it should be. Every game that you play and every game that you win, the deck is performing the same exact way. You're top decking your lands, you're drawing your lands, you're usually opening with a 2 or 3 land hand, so you're casting, you're doing your combo, you're just winning. Every game is the same, and but once it starts changing after, so let me explain it even more. I played 10 games, right? I think I even played like 12 games before that started happening. I played 12 games and I think I won all of them in a row, honestly. And then it started going downhill, and mainly because I'm not losing to like board power, or I'm not losing to strategy, or I'm not losing to a deck that's better than mine. I'm just losing because I'm flooding. All of a sudden I'm just flooding, and I'll showcase that in the video how bad it really gets. So if you face that problem, let's say you win 10 games in a row, and if you face that problem, just quit the game, like restart your game, wait a little, and then play the deck again. That's all I can say, honestly. And for people that don't believe that, trust me, that's a real thing that's been happening with so many people. Because so many people can make a lot of good decks, and so many decks can win a lot of games in a row. But once that starts to happen, the client immediately shuts it down. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. All the games are so short. Like, the games are insanely short. And it's because the deck is just way too overpowered. By turn 5 or turn 6, they're almost dead. So just watch the gameplay, think thoroughly about your game plan. And also, if you find any value within the channel, any value within my decks, if you enjoy my decks, you enjoy my content, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It would go a really long way. I have a goal in mind, which is 1,000 subscribers, and I know we can do that someday. So I'd be very happy if you guys would help me reach that goal. And yeah, I'll see you later with another video. Okay? Bye. Alright, this can work if we draw a land. Our plan can work into a 4 turn 3 Halana. And if we don't draw a land, I think we have to play Shambling Ghast. Well, we definitely have to play Shambling Ghast, right? But now we drew the land, so we go as planned with Kalain. So seeing that means usually means zombies. Usually does, right? Snow zombies, unless it's like a snow Dimir control with like Imrith and Lolth. So you're passing. We're not gonna play Helana this case. We're gonna play this. Reckless Stormseeker. I'm not gonna crack the treasures here, because I do want him to tap so that we can play a successful gold span or a successful Helana here. Probably the Helana first, but it doesn't matter because... Okay, Baleful Mastery. So it does seem like it's control here. Okay. We drew another red source for the gold span, so that's good. Alright, okay. Sure. Helana first? Probably not. Gold span. This way we keep Deadly Dispute if he has removal. I mean, Go Blank is just terrible against creature decks, right? Let's see what he does. Another Baleful Mastery. Sure. So in this case, do we take the draw? Not really. Not with Baleful Mastery. We take the draw with Deadly Dispute. Hopefully we draw into more threats. Immerstrom Predator is really good against decks like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So we can play... We're still out of range from... Options, man. Options. Alright. We have our green source. So let's get a black source down. Nope. Red. Black. Black. Man, I already paid with treasures. Okay. Oh, Fading Hope is just terrible. Let's attack first. Pay with treasures as well on this one. Very heavy hand from our opponent here. Yeah, Fading Hope is fine on the Predator, honestly. Take the Fading Hope out, because most likely it's a Leer deck, right? If they're running Fading Hope. That's terrible for us. Take the Baleful Mastery out. He's stuck on land, so that's pretty good for us. I mean, control is just terrible, right? Control has to be terrible. Take the other Baleful Mastery. What can he do here? He can't hit a Meat Hook Massacre. There isn't a board wipe for 3 or 4 mana that's good. So what do you do here? We also have Hive next turn. If you want to kill these, you have to discard. So that's game. Yeah, decks like that are just the most awful, you know? He's obviously horrible deck building from our opponent here. 2 Go Blanks, 2 Baleful Masteries. I mean, how do you survive against aggro? Horrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright, Mulligan. This is good. we take Ranger class out. Play this on black. White. Okay. Red. Play Kalain. Turn 3 Halana. Has to be good, right? See what he's playing. Oh. Yikes. Alright. No turn 2 play from our opponent here. Turn 3 Halana has to be good. A 4-5 Kalain. Probably like a, what's it called? Brutal Cathar next turn? Or anything. Wedding Announcement. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're just drawing lands anyway, so. We go in here. We have to. We just go all in. In order for our opponent to start playing his first card on turn 3, that's just horrible, right? He's probably even dead before he can cast like a Doomscar. Probably, if he runs Doomscar. Yeah, well now he's not, right? Because and that's what happens, right? That's game. It's so easy and it's so much power. Like, it's so much power. It's insane. Yeah. That's good. So much power. Alright, so Eye Twitch, Reckless Stormseeker, and Meathook Massacre. Okay. I mean, I'll try it. Opponent is kind of being annoying. Saying good, spamming the good game button over and over. Voice of the Blessed. I should be scared. Because that's going to get out of hand. No attacks. What can we get from the sideboard that can help us against a Voice of the Blessed? Necrotic Fumes. But he doesn't draw anything. Stormseeker dies here, right? He's playing Clerics with Cleric class. Okay. I mean, let's try it. Hit the Stormseeker on curve. Nothing, huh? So what? Sorin? Aura? What is it that you have? Legion Angel. Okay. It's whatever, pretty much, right? So we can play Kalain and Stormseeker. Or we can just play Halana and Elena and just, you know. I think Halana. Yeah, put the power here. Give it haste. Attack with these. Just like that. Sure. Doesn't matter. It's okay that we give out our Stormseeker because we have another one for next turn, right? And the one that we have for next turn is going to be significantly bigger than what it is right now. So, that's Doomscar? That's Meathook Massacre. Okay. That's okay. He gains 2 life. What do we rather get? Probably a Containment Breach, honestly. Yeah, probably a Containment Breach. I'll be happy with a Containment Breach. A Mearstrom Predator. Okay. So we go as planned. I think... Yeah. Alright. Play Kalain. Play the Stormseeker. Pay with treasures. I mean, he has a Legion Angel to cast, but... Aura. What can Aura get? Voice of the Blessed? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine by me. Yeah, cast Colleen. Keep the one that's without summoning sickness. Cast the Predator. Attack with only the Predator here. Exile Voice of the Blessed. Nice. So the Predator here is too big for another Meat Hook Massacre. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he needs two more mana to kill the Predator. But yeah, if you want to attack with Aura, I'll take the block. He has 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not gonna take the block. You can gain that life. I'm not gonna play into another Meat Hook Massacre, right? He wants me to take the block with the Stormseeker. This way, it's out one, and he can kill 2 of my creatures with another Meat Hook Massacre. That's not going to happen. Legion Angel is fine. He did gain life, which is pretty awful for us, but we have Hive, which I'm going to go for here. But what do we put that on? So this is going to be a 6/6. This is obviously going to die probably. So probably just put that on the Hive. Do I risk attacking with the Stormseeker? No. Yeah, probably just put that on the Hive. He has to block here, right? Yeah, exile this. Yeah, he has to block here. That's game. Man, we played it perfect. Perfect. Thought process is important. Alright, so what is this? This says you don't get to play the game until turn 3. We don't even have the red for Alana and Elena, honestly. We have to mulligan this. The lands are good. The Trespasser is obviously pretty good, but starting on turn 3, yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. This is better. This is much better. Sure, fine, whatever. Escort. Alright, so this is probably a life gain deck, or... Yikes. Taking the portable hole can't be good. But do you have any lands to play? No lands. No lands to play. Alright, that's okay. So we're pretty much just playing control, it seems like, for now. No lands to play from our opponent here. That's fine. Stormseeker. Stormseeker is good. He's so far behind now because of the lands, right? So far behind. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Has to be good for us. So yeah. Just continue to attack. I mean, that's what you get. Thalia? That's funny. Okay. That's fine. Alright, let's make him quit the game or concede. Play this on 1. We're still getting in for 4 damage, so I don't mind playing the Meat Hook Massacre for 1. And if he has a Brutal Cathar here, Intrepid Adversary. Intrepid Adversary is fine. You have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Not enough. Not enough. Alright. Let's just get in for some damage. Next turn he plays 1 creature, we attack with Hive and we win. We just can't have him gain any life, right? We're the aggressor here. Supposedly. He's the aggressor, it's supposed to be, but Very bad deck building. Good game. That's game. We just attack with the hive and that's it. Or the goldspan. And that's game. Alright, this is definitely a keep, in my opinion, you know. Lands are good. You have turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3 play, so Lunarch Veteran. Yeah, that's all we're missing is removal. Let's see what happens. I mean, you just can't always open with whatever you want, right? He's not attacking with the veteran. Alright, so Vanishing Verse isn't going to be good against Kalane. Play Kalane. On curve. Vanishing Verse is good against the Stormseeker though, but it doesn't seem like he has Vanishing Verse, or else it would have ticked all over the place, right? Okay. Yeah, he hits the Stormseeker here. So Clerics. Are Clerics still a thing? Are people still playing Clerics? We just need to draw better. A little better than this. A little better. Grasp is good. Grasp is really good. Play a land. Pass. Grasp is really what we needed. I'm going to kill a Valkyrie here. I will happily kill an Aura. Voice of the Blessed. Luminarch Aspirant. Next turn we still have Reckless Stormseeker, but it's going to die anyway, right? They have to have Vanishing Verse or anything of the sorts. Luminarch Aspirant. Let's put a stop here. Kill the Aspirant. This way he can't attack with the Spellbinder, right? Because we just block with the Eye Twitch. Or he does. Have you had enough of my Eye Twitch? Probably. I mean, the Eye Twitch is really annoying, right? It's a really annoying card to play against. Yep. Happily take the block now. Sure. This play, whatever he just did, tells me there's an aura, right? That's why he doesn't care about the Aspirant. So if there's an aura, I'm going to get a Necrotic Fumes. Stormseeker. On itself. And we just go in. You have to block, mister. Okay. Also, Necrotic Fumes is good against the Valkyrie, right? Since we just lost our removal card. You know, yeah, I could have gone Mascot Exhibition and waited like 3 turns, but what if it's too late? You know that the Clerics decks can get really, really out of hand. Alright. Just go in with this. Doesn't really matter. He's blocking. Man, that just screams aura, right? Our charged, you know, Stormseeker flipped. That screams aura. His blocks and everything. Unless he's just, you know, kind of a bad player. But yeah, we just know he has aura, right? Which is pretty good for us. Yeah, we've got tons of things going for us here. Nope. Cancel. Wrong card. Has to be good for us. Also, let's play a Kalane here. Hold up Deadly Dispute as well. This is good. This is really good. I mean, it's just evident, right? Your opponent is telling you what they have in hand. You don't even need to look at their hand. You just need to think a little, you know? Why is he doing these kind of blocks? Why is he, like, attacking? Another aura. That's typical. So if aura dies, he has a number of things that he can get back. Alright. So let's take the draw. Tap the black source. Man, Kalane can be so annoying when it comes to that, right? Create a treasure. Halana and Elena. Man, I've played against cleric players that would play Doomscar. But should I really be scared of that? Nope. No is the answer. Man, that's a lot of power, right? That's insane. So what we do here is we go all out, since his Meat Hook Massacre is pretty terrible. And we put one here, I think. Yeah. We just attack like that. Yep. Ultimate power attack. Obviously level up ranger class next turn, and it's really nice that we're getting out of range from that Meat Hook Massacre, right? Also, like, I didn't want to keep anything in hand in case he gets back a Spellbinder. Yeah, we have the mana to cast anything that the Spellbinder taxes, but it's so annoying. I don't want to do that. And obviously the Spellbinder is going to be his first pick. Although if I were him, I'd probably get the Lifelinker back. So we already got rid of 2 auras, which is like the ace card of the deck, right? It's the recursion of the deck, so that's good. Valkyrie here is more than late. It's not even late, it's more than late. Valkyrie is too late to the party. So if he plays a Valkyrie, if he plays a Doomscar though, yikes. If he plays a Doomscar, yeah, Valkyrie is a little too late. And another Aspirant, that's fine. I wonder why, I mean, did he top deck the Valkyrie? That's the question. Or is he messing up? This eye twitch is going to be really big. Really big. Alright, yeah. Level up ranger class. Sure. Level 3 as well. Nice. Put that on the eye twitch. Yeah, give itself basically some power. 6/6 mana eye twitch. Talk about power. Alright, probably put this on the Kalane. Yeah. Just to distribute the damage correctly. We have 5 attackers to his 3 blockers, so that's game. Nice. Alright. And this hand is perfect if only we have only 1 untapped land. We're on the play, on the draw. Keep it. Nice. Nice. Okay, so this just got a lot better. Turn 3 Predator. Sounds good. Alright. But if he kills Kalane, it's pretty terrible. Man, like, what's wrong with our opponents? Play something, make it harder for me. Seriously. Pass. His Meat Hook Massacre is obviously going to be super bad against the Predator. But his Vanishing Verse doesn't work. We don't give him the treasure here. So if he attacks, we take the damage. All day. And this has to be good. Do we play the Stormseeker? Or hold up Deadly Dispute? I think we play the Stormseeker here. The Stormseeker doesn't matter, and I'm not going to attack into his Shambling Ghasts. I'm just going to attack like this. Have him just more mana screwed, right? The more the better for us. Obviously, he can double block the Stormseeker and get 2 treasures, and now he's casting Kaya and removing this. Oh, but he removes it anyway. Alright, there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, we're giving him the treasure now. Like, he made the play. Yeah, he hits an untapped land. That's a -4 Meat Hook Massacre. We get to draw though. Or maybe even Blood on the Snow, right? We definitely get to draw. But where does that leave us? Vanishing Verse can also get rid of this. He has Rite of Oblivion, which he can remove a treasure for. So, yeah, he has plays here. He obviously has 5 cards in hand. Okay, so that's what he's doing. Then we just kill the charger. Nice. Nice. Halana's obviously really nice. Halana makes things much, much better. I think we have to play Halana here, since she's monocolored. Yeah. So if he hits a land, he has -4. So Kalain survives, but Halana doesn't. But he obviously has Blood on the Snow here, so... Alright, so what's the play here from our opponent? And can we actually kill our opponent? That's the question. Trespasser alone isn't enough, obviously. Fellstinger. That's all? Do you want to draw? No, probably leaves it as a blocker. Halana can one-shot the Fellstinger. Let's see if this is a thing, right? Wow, no ticks, nothing. So that means it's game, right? Yeah, you're saying nice, but you're the one playing the same deck over and over and over. Give it to the to that, yeah. Just so much damage, right? Yeah, there's nothing they can do. They were obviously pretty late, and I think we played it perfect to the point where we had to have them struggle. I think not attacking into the Shambling Ghast was the right play, because that just leaves them way behind, and now it's too late for them to do anything, right? So, good game. Alright, man, this combo, right? This combo is crazy. This is why Jund is a thing. So we have all the colors. Nice. Turn 1 play from our opponent. Okay, mono white. Mono white is a challenge. But we're not gonna be scared here. It's so nice. This combo's so nice because it's out of reach from the Spellbinder, which is so good. Okay. Puts it on the flyer. Yeah, he's doing all the right things. But what we do here, I think, is... Excuse me. So he has removal next turn. Do we play the Predator first or the Halana first? Halana has to be played first, because she makes Kalain instantly big, so that if he deals with Halana, Kalain is here. It also has reach, so if he doesn't have any removal, the reach is obviously really good. But he has to have removal. Everyone does. Add a line. So no removal. You're attacking. You're an insane human being. Yeah, oops, indeed. Alright, let's put a stop here. I do want to kill Adeline, force him to make some blocks. We just can't have him double blocking our stuff, right? Kalane's getting really big, so now that he plays a removal, he has to play it on Kalane. Next turn we have the Predator, and if we top deck a land, we have Shambling Ghast to go with the Predator. Also, if he doesn't deal with Halana here... Oh... Now that's the most perfect removal that he can have. Alright, top deck land. No land, sure. We just play the Predator. Give the Predator some +1/+1 counters. It goes over the top as well. And opponent seems like he wants to race me here, but that's a terrible idea. He's almost dead. Next turn he's dead. So he has to do something here. You're not going to race a deck that is just spitting a lot of power. Good game. Blade Historian isn't enough. You weren't even close. That's not close. Good game. Okay. This is good. We're gonna draw our payoff creatures. Now let's look at the mana one more time. Yeah, let's go like that. Turn 1 Shambling Ghast. Play the curve. Play the curve. We need a removal also. If he hits like a Voice of the Blessed here, is terrible for us. Clerics again. No Voice of the Blessed. No, that other one. What's it called? This is good. Play Kalane. No attacks. Valkyrie here is pretty good against us. Oh, okay. So what do you want to take, Kalane? We need a removal. I need like a Meat Hook Massacre off the top. Halana and Elena. Let's play this just so we have all the colors. Reckless Stormseeker doesn't get blocked. Halana putting the counters on the Shambling Ghast. I think it has to be the Reckless Stormseeker, honestly. Just so we can give Halana haste as soon as she hits the battlefield. We attack with this because I don't care if he double blocks it. Also, we have to try to keep his life total down because of the Valkyrie. You have to always keep that in mind. Yeah, Valkyrie hits the battlefield, but next turn we're gonna have a lot of power, so he attacks here. Take the block. Although I probably shouldn't have, but let's kill his veteran. Should be fine. Alright, play Halana. Play the Eye Twitch as well. So let's play this correctly. Let's put these on the Eye Twitch. 4/4 Eye Twitch coming through. Alright. He can block with the Valkyrie, but we have to keep his life total down. We just have to. Yeah, so he's blocking like that because probably he has another Valkyrie, which he can gain an insane amount of life from, or with. Or not. But yeah, I mean, just block with this. He wants to race me. Is that really a thing? Alright. Let's race, honestly. Play this on red. Let's race. He has to block. That's a lot of damage. Hopefully we can build such a big board that, or such a powerhouse. Oh, this flips, huh? Yikes. Well, we have Deadly Dispute. We're not worried. He has to double spell in order for this to flip. So if he plays something with, yeah, Power of Heroes. Power of Heroes isn't going to be enough. 2 Power of Heroes, okay. So let's see what he tries to take here. And he's still racing, right? It's like he doesn't care at all. I do want to punish this player. What do you want to take? Halana? Stormseeker. Do we give him the Stormseeker? Or would I rather draw? I'd rather draw, right? I mean, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Good game. Let's draw first. Predator? Okay, that's why I drew first. Sure. Amazing, right? Pretty good. Alright. Yeah, just play the Stabbed. Play the Stabbed because if we draw a Kalain, we want to play the Kalain on turn 2. Yeah, that's why. So that we can, on turn 3, we can play a Predator, right? We don't care about playing the Eye Twitch on turn 1 that much. But we do care that we play Kalain, right? So Gruul. So we get Halana. Yeah, we get Halana first. Combo's pretty straightforward here. Thanks, yeah. It's too overpowered, honestly. The combo is just so overpowered. It's kind of nasty sometimes, you know? Next turn, if we top deck a land, we can play the Predator. If not, we play the Stormseeker. Ranger class, that's not gonna do it. That is not going to do it. So okay, we'll play Stormseeker. We didn't draw land, but that's fine. Play this here. Put that there. Yeah, we're the aggressors here. We have to attack. He obviously probably double blocks the Halana, or not. But once we draw a land, it's pretty much done because the Predator is going to get really, really big. Man, this combo is just insane. He knows this game, that's why he's attacking. Okay, good game. You don't want to lose while I'm at 20 life points? Okay. That's funny. Alright. Lands are good. Untapped lands. Nice. Seems like it's control, so pretty scary. Especially since our hand is looking like that. We need a Predator against control, especially Azorius for the Doomscar, obviously. Wizard class. Nice. We are flooding like there's no tomorrow. I guess that's fine. Is it? Hopefully you can top deck like a Deadly Dispute, a Predator, anything. Anything. Esper. Draw 2. So probably, what's it called? It's probably an enchantments deck. Man, we're gonna suffer if there's a Doomscar. We're really going to suffer here. Yeah, it is enchantments. Let's apply as much pressure as possible, flip the Stormseeker, and also hold up Deadly Dispute. Because, you know, Circle of Confinement. Okay. On the Stormseeker. Do we let that happen? No. Please, no counterspell. Test of Talents. Man, lands are killing us, huh? It's one of these games, right? You just can't win them all. And this is exactly what happens on MTG. So whenever like the client basically sees that you're winning games, they try to mess you up as much as possible, because in reality this would never happen. And I'm going to showcase this video because I would love for this issue to get some awareness, right? So you win multiple games in a row, the client immediately messes with your deck, and that's a known fact. That's why you can never have a 100% win rate deck. It's because of this right here. This never happened obviously in any of the games that I played, but it's happening now because we're winning so many games in a row that now the client is saying, okay, you have to lose. You just have to lose a game. So I'm definitely going to showcase this. And this is just, you know, I'm running 24 lands. And we're drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. I mean, that's kind of crazy, right? But what can you do? There's nothing you can do about that, obviously. You just have to accept the fact that you are never going to win. Continuously. You're just never going to win. And that's scuffed. So they're gonna gain flying soon. Yeah. They're obviously getting really powerful. But he needs to keep like 2 back. Okay. Yeah. Flying and vigilance. So he can attack with all right now. We're almost dead. But that's what happens. I mean, it really sucks. I mean, look, see, that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what I'm talking about. There's just no way ever. You know, the odds are really against this. There's no way you're going to draw this many lands, especially when you're not running like a 25 or a 26 land deck. There's no way this happens. So I'm going to showcase this video because I want people to understand. And fellas, like, if this happens to you, just accept the fact that there's nothing you can do about it. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. People have complained over and over and over, and this has been a thing ever since MTG Arena started noticing that some decks are broken, so let's just break them. So yeah, I'm going to concede this. This is just taking, you know, all the spirit out for me. Yeah. There's no way. Let's say it's paper magic. I mean, I don't know what to say, honestly. Yeah, let's take it out. That's okay. That's fine. This just proves how overpowered our deck is. That's all that's saying. You know, your deck is too overpowered. You have to lose. You have to start losing now. Keep this. We have Ranger class turn 2. See what happens. Play this tapped so that if we draw Kalane, we can still play the Hive. We didn't draw Kalane, so that's fine. We don't really need to rely on the combo over and over. But let's see if restarting the game has improved anything, basically. Yeah, let's start getting the creature big, so that when we play Halana, it gets way too big for the Meat Hook Massacre. Since he's not playing snow, well, he is actually. My bad. Okay. He has treasure. Elite Spellbinder. This is the worst version of Orzhov Control, because the better version wouldn't have Elite Spellbinder. Well, we have the mana for the Halana anyway, right? 6 mana. Pretty terrible, but I mean, what can you do? Wedding announcement. Duress? Okay. You can take my deadly dispute. Man, please, enough with the lands, please. Enough with the lands, bro. And the land on top as well? That's so lame. Let's just kill his creatures. I don't get it. I don't get how it works sometimes. Another Spellbinder. Sure. Predator is not that bad. Let's attack first. Get the wolf a little too big for him. We can also start picking stuff off from the graveyard like a Spellbinder. Another land off the top, bro. That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And now you want to use your Vanishing Verse on the Ranger class? That's a little too late. It's a little too late. Alright. So, we obviously have to put the counters on the Predator, right? So that it doesn't die. Take away the Spellbinder for the inevitable Blood on the Snow. But the Predator has to be good against Blood on the Snow. Right? We also have First Strike and Reach. So that's not enough. That's why, yeah, that's why the Spellbinder is bad, because you need more value. He's obviously not drawing because he probably doesn't run Fellstinger, so